do a recap, and maybe we do that because to avoid you missing. Now, last time we talked about decision making. Now, you are aware that we have something we call control structure. You're aware that we have something control structure in VB.NET. Now, what is a control structures? They define how programs will be created. And we have three types of control structures. Number one is selection control structure. We have selection control structure. Maybe you can mute, then in case of anything, you can unmute, is it?
Okay.
Yeah, mute, so that I take you through. We have three types of control structures. Number one, we have sequence control structures. We have sequence control structures. When you talk about sequence, it's where statements in a program are executed one after the other. Statements in a program are executed one after the other. You find statement 1 is executed, statement 2 is executed, statement 3, statement 4, up to 5. For example, you write a program to calculate the area. It will start to be executed step by step from the header down to the end. That's how sequence programs work. Now, when we come to selection, that's number one is sequence. Number two is selection. When you come to selection, there is a decision that is being made. There is a decision that is being made, and that's what we are being told. Decision-making structures require that programmers specify one or more conditions. Decision-making structures require that the programmer specify one or more conditions to be evaluated or tested by the program. One or more conditions to be evaluated or tested by the program, along with a statement or statement to be executed. Now, you need to note this. If the condition is determined to be true, and optionally, other statements to be executed if the condition is determined to be false. So the condition will first be evaluated. If it is true, the statement is executed. If it is false, the next statement is executed. Now, we have a flowchart here representing decision making for selection structure. You come here, you evaluate your condition. Condition. Is condition true? Condition is executed. Is the condition false? You exit. Come here, evaluate the condition. Condition true, execute the statement. Condition false, exit the statement. I hope you can see that, is it?
Yes, I can see it.
Good. Now, let's continue. VB.NET provides the following types of decision making. Now, we have number one, if-then statement. Now, if-then statement consists of a Boolean expression followed by one or more statements. If-then statement consists of a Boolean expression followed by one or more statements. Now, an if-then statement can be followed by an optional else statement. If-then statement consists of a Boolean expression followed by one or more statement. That is if-then. Then we have if-then else. If-then else statement. Now, an if-then else statement can be followed by an optional else statement. You find if-then it's only the if-then statement. But again, we have the if-then else. There is if and there is else. And we're saying the if-then statement can be followed by an optional else statement, which executes when a Boolean expression is false. So note with the if-then else, the if will execute if the condition is true. Then the else will execute if the condition is false. Then we have nested if statement. Nested if statement. You can use one if or else if statement inside another if or else if statement. We shall look at. Then we have select case statement. Select case. Now, select case, a select case statement allows a variable to be tested for equality against of variable. Then we have nested select cases. Look all of those. Now, let's look at if-then else statement. If-then else statement. Now, an if statement can be followed by optional else statement, which executes when the Boolean condition is false. An if statement can be followed by an optional statement which executes when the Boolean condition is false. We have a look here of an if then else statement will be if Boolean expression the condition, then do what? These are comment. Statements will be executed if the Boolean expression is true. Please note that. Then else statement will be executed if the Boolean condition, the Boolean expression is false. You end if. Don't forget to end if. If statement, else statement. Now, if the Boolean expression evaluates to true, then the if block of code will be executed. Otherwise, the block of code will be executed. Now, look here. The way it works, we have a condition here, testing two statements, one for the if and the other one for the else. Is the condition true? You execute the if code. Is the condition false? You execute the else code. Come here, check the condition. If it is true, execute the if code. If it is false, execute the false code. And the if code will always be executed if the condition is true. The false code will be executed if the condition is false. Note that. Have you noted that?
Yes, I've noted it.
Good. We have example here. Then I want you to look at this example and explain to me what is happening. This one here. Are you looking at the program?
Yes.
Okay, look at it and tell me what is happening to that program.
Now, they are determining the local variables, integers of 100. Now, check the Boolean using if condition, using if statement. Then they say if is less than 20, then the if condition is true. When then printed.
Very true.
Now, if the condition is false, print the following as a is not less than 20.
Very good. So when you execute the code, what should be the output? What should you get on the screen once you print the code, once you execute the code?
The value of a will not be less than 20, and whereas the value of a is 100.
Very good. Yes, you have seen it. So this is the main function that commented by definition, and we create a variable called a of integer, and you have a value of 100. Then come here, check the Boolean condition using the if statement. Check the Boolean condition. If a is less than 20, initially a is 100. Now I will ask, is 100 less than 20? Maybe
no, 100 is more than 20.
So the condition is false. Is it? Is it?
Pardon?
Yes.
I cannot hear you clearly. Pardon?
Can you hear me now?
No, I cannot hear you.
Yes. What was the class, Adam? What did you taught? You have never attended a single class. Did you do mocks? Session. Yes, I hope you are together, Joseph. I'm together.
Yes, yes.
Can you hear me? Okay, so then we have to the internet. This is what I was trying to say. Greater than 20 and is A less than 20, but A is 100. So you're going to ask yourself, is 100 less than 20? True or false?
False.
False, is it?
Yeah.
So you find if the condition on the if statement is false, the statement will not be executed. So it jumps to the next statement, which the else statement, because the statement in the else will be executed if the condition is false. So the output will be is not less than 20, and the value of is 100. Understood? Understood?
Yeah, I've understood. I've understood.
The chat area.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Unanipata sasa?
Yes, I can nakupata.
Tutasoma, usijari. Hii masomo
Sasa
lazima tutasoma. Now, what I was trying to say, I want you to write for me a short code in the public chat as I share the screen. Now, the maximum age is 18. Then you write a program. That will prompt the user to pass if he is over 18, and if he is less than 18, he cannot pass. Use if else. Is it okay?
yeah. Can
Think
you
of
repeat?
an age. Now, you
Maximum.
think of age is 18.
Mm-hmm.
If your age is 18, you can pass for a movie, and if it's not, you can't pass. Use if else. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I give you like how many minutes? 2, 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 4.
Sawa. You just paste it in the public chat.
Okay.
Welcome, Owino. Welcome. I welcomed you talk. We are waiting for that program that George is writing. Then we continue with looking at more things. Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, just we have started and we are doing some small task. Let Joseph finish, then I'll explain so that you can catch up together. The good thing, what we are doing a recap what we did last week. Were you in class last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are doing a recap because he was not there, Joseph, and I felt it was not wise for me to start something new when many of you are not in. So we are going to do a recap of what we did last week. Did you attend the makeup class we did on Monday?
Yeah, I was there on Monday.
Yeah, that's what we did. Actually, you were two, you and Martin, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just follow for clarification. Then I'll tell you the next step. Okay, another welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Yes, we are trying to write a program. Maybe you can also be trying to write, as you read, we are writing a program using VB.NET using if then else, if then else statement that will prompt a student to enter to a movie if he is above 18. If you are not, you not be allowed. Maybe you can try to share your thoughts. What can we write or what do we need to do? A program that we allow a student to enter into a movie if he is above 18, else he will not be allowed.
We did this on Monday.
We did this on Monday, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will explain to us whatever he is writing. Yeah, we did. Remember, whatever we are looking is what we did on Monday. We are trying I was trying to take him through because he was not in, and yet there was no any other student. We shall review very quickly, then we start the lesson of today. Joseph, we are waiting for you so that we can continue. Yes, let's stop it there. Let's stop it there. You find you declared your class decisions, then your main, you declared your local variables, that's a comment. Then this is an integer, check the Boolean condition, if. Now, here you are supposed to declare age, because age will be the determinant. When you're declaring a variable, the variable name, let it relate to the program. You say dim age as integer, then you check, is age greater than 18? If age is greater than 18, console.writeLine allowed to pass. Else, console.writeLine not allowed to pass. Simple. That's what I wanted it to be written, but at least I can see you have an idea. Good. Let's continue with the review. Now then we looked at the if then else statement is what we were doing for the makeup class on Monday. And we said if statement can be followed by an optional else if statement, which is very useful to test various conditions using if else if. When using the if else if statement, there are few points to keep in mind. If an if can have 0 or 1, can have 0 or 1 else, and it must come after an if else if. An if can have 0 to many else if, they must come before else. Once an else if succeeds, none of the remaining else if or else will be tested. Syntax. We have if a Boolean expression, then execute when the Boolean expression is true. Then else if. Execute when the Boolean expression 2 is true. Then again else if. Execute when the Boolean expression 3 is true. Else execute when none of the above is true. Or we know, maybe you can take us, explain to us further what you understand about if else, else if. Young man, try to explain to us. You were there on Monday and we looked at this if else if statement. We have the if else statement. Can you take us through what you understand about that syntax?
If you're
Yes.
using the if else statement, when you're executing a program, when you're using that statement, it's either the statement you're saying is false. Is it false? I'm not sure.
Yes.
If you're using the if else statement, the statement you're saying you are writing down is false. And if you're using the if statement, the statement you're saying is true.
Now look at this. We have if else. What happens to the statement at the if statement? The if statement, what happens when it is executed? If the condition is true, what happens to that statement?
Pardon?
I'm asking, if you look at the syntax, we have the if, we have the else if, we have else if, and we have else. True?
Yes.
Because we have if Boolean condition, then that statement. Read will be right, executes when the, can you read? Can you see?
If the first one, check the Boolean condition.
Yes. I want you to understand. I want you to understand how statements are executed. You find we have if Boolean expression 1, then execute when the Boolean expression is true. So the statement at if will be executed if statement 1 is true. The statement as expression 2 will be executed if the statement is, if the condition
false.
Is true.
False.
The statement not false. Joseph, unmute your microphone. Can you take us through how you understand the if else statement?
If Boolean expression 1 is true, then executes when the Boolean expression 1 is true. If
what will be executed, that statement, is it?
Yeah. If the second one, else if Boolean expression 2, then the then execute when the Boolean expression 2 is true. Then else if Boolean expression 3, then execute when the Boolean expression 3 is true. Else execute
when
the else execute when the none of the above condition is true and if.
What do you understand at the statement at else? What happens to that statement? The statement at else.
If all the above conditions are not true.
Very good. It will be executed, is it?
Yes.
But you find the others will always be executed if the condition is true.
True.
Sawa sawa?
Yes.
Yes. Mshike hivyo. Sawa sawa wino?
Yes.
Okay. Let's continue. And we have an example below here. We shall go through it. Program with a class called decision. It has the main. Then we do a comment local variable declaration. We declare an integer called a check. Remember, this is 100. This will be our determinant. Check the Boolean condition. If 100, which is a, is equals to 10. Then is 100 equal to 10? Equal to 10? True or false?
Is false.
So the statement will not be executed again. If 100 is equals to 20, true or false? True or false?
Pardon?
We are looking at the three expressions. We have the first one. Is 100 equals to 10? If 100 is equals to 10, then is 100 equal to 10?
No.
So that will not be executed, is it?
Yes.
Again, you check. Is 100 equal to 20? False, is it?
Yes.
So this one will not be executed. Is 100 equals to 30?
No.
So what will be the output of this program?
The goes to 100.
Sorry?
The value of is equals to 100.
Now you find the statement at the else will be executed. None of the value is matching. Exact value of A is 100. This would be the output. Can you see this? Can you see what I'm highlighting there? Can you see what I'm highlighting on the screen?
No.
Mnaona hii nimehighlight hii.
Hapana.
The screen is not sharing.
The screen is constant. It's not moving. It's not doing anything.
Okay, don't worry. I'll share it again. Let me share it again. Now, in the meantime, you can be trying to interpret how the if else work. Let me share it again, just a minute. Good. I believe now you can see it, is it? Can you see it now?
Yes. Yes.
Good. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. Once you run this program, this will be the output. You find this statement at the else will be executed because all the conditions have turned to be false. All the conditions have turned to be false. And this one has turned to be true. So our output will be none of the value is matching. Exact value is 100.
100.
Are we together? Are we together?
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can, I know now you can write a program using if then else, if else, and I know you can even use nested if. Let me look at something else we need to look before we quit that. Just a minute. Just a minute. A minute. I'm sharing something with you here. We're going to look at it. I want us to look at something we call select case. Select case in VB.NET. Very simple select case. Who has an idea of what is a select case program? We have looked at the if, else, if. Now I want us to look at select case. Are we together? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, very good. At least I'll take your attendance later on, don't worry. Let's look at select case. What I've shared on the machine. Now, a select case statement allows a variable to be tested for equality against allows a variable to be tested for equality. A select case statement allows a variable to be tested for equality against a list of values. A select case statement allows a variable to be tested for equalities against a list of values. Each value is called a case. Each value is called a case. Now, and the variable being switched on is checked for each select case. A select case statement allows a variable to be tested for equality against a list of values. Each value is called a case, and the variable being switched on is checked for each select case. Then we have the syntax of select case. This is the syntax. Select case. We have expression. Then we have case, expression list. Then we have statements. Then is else. And else statement. Then you add the select. Now, note this. Expression is an expression that must evaluate to any of the elementary data type in VB.NET. That is, maybe you can have Boolean, you can have a byte, you can have character, you can have date, double, decimal, integer, all those are data types in VB.NET. Then you have expression list. A list of expression clauses representing match values for expression. Multiple expressions clauses are separated by commas. Multiple expression clauses are separated by comma. Then you have statements. Statement following the case that run if the select statements following case that run if the select expression matches any clause in expression list. Then we have else statement. Else statement. Statements following case else that run if the select expression does not match any clause in the expression list of any of the case statements. Then we have the flowcharts. You evaluate. This is very simple. You understand what you see the program. You evaluate the condition, the expression. If the condition is true, case code block 1 will be executed for case 1. If condition is true, case 2 for code block 2 will be executed. If the condition is true, case 3 for code 3 will be executed. Then you have the default case that for the code block n. Example. Let me increase the font kidogo. My computer is hanging. Now let's look before. Now you look here, look at the program. We have our class called decision. Then we have our submain. We have a local variable definition, and we have declared grade as character. Then we have defined grade as B. Then we have select case grade. Now, case A. Remember A is a string or a character. You have to denote it with a quotation string. Case A, console.write, excellent. You have case BC, console.write, well done. Case D, console.write, you passed. Case F, console.write, better try again. Case else, invalid grade. Then we have add select. Then console.write, try in your grades. No, it will depend on what you will put. For example, if you put B, it will tell you, well done. If you put C, it will tell you, well done again, your grade is this amount. If you put F, it will tell you, better try again, your grade is. So this one becomes very easy to write a program. Your statement will run based on a particular case. For example, here, if you look, we have declared a grade B. So automatically your output, if we had not specified, you are prompting the user to enter the grade. You can also prompt the user console.write and enter the grade. Then you prompt the user. If the user enters A, it will tell you excellent. If the user enters B, it will tell you this. But now you find here, we have defined our grade as B. So when you run this program, the output will be, this will be the output. Well done. Your grade is B. Because if you look here, you have already grade is equal to B. If you run this, it will come here. When you have B, what are you told? You are told case B, console.write, well done. This is how the correct case works in VB.NET. I want you to ask a question or try to interpret what you have understand before I give you something, an example. Ask a question. Are we together? Students, are we together? Is the network okay? Now, are we together? Are you together? I want you to, Joseph, tuko pamoja?
Yes.
Why are you not responding anything? Have you understood?
Yes.
Okay, let me now give you an example. Then you try to tell me what will be the output, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, welcome, Martin. I want you, the three of you, to look at that code. I know you can see it. That code there on the screen. Look at it and tell me what will be the output. Look at that code. I'm giving you a few minutes. Look at that code. Then tell me what will be the output. Okay, I give you how many minutes? You can type. I give you how many minutes?
We're trying to code this.
You are trying to?
We are trying to code. What are you doing?
You can't see what I'm doing.
The screen is too iko mbali.
Haionekani. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Right now, can you see?
Yes.
Let me try to work on it. Just a minute. Into a spacing. Did it hanging? Yeah, whatever you can see, try to look at it, and then you will tell me what will be the output. It starts there. Give me a string. I think from there it's okay. You'll be able to tell. Good. Go through it. Tell me what is the output. Go through that code. Look at it. Remember, we have declared a string called name. Then we have given it a name, Guru99. Then once you run that code, what should be our output? You can type for me the output in the public chat. Are we together? Type for me the output. Joseph, are we together? Are we together?
Yes.
Okay, I'm waiting. I give you how many minutes?
2.
Okay, 2 minutes. I should see the output on the screen. Yes, very good, Joseph. The rest of the student, let me call the register. Then we continue. So just say present. Let me check the attendance. Let me check the attendance. Lungu, absent. Joseph Maina, present. Ogamba, Samuel, Ogora, Owino, Purity, and Martin. Good. Now I want to give you a try. Joseph, are we together? It seems you are the only one who is responding. Are we together?
Yes.
Now I want you to write a program using select case. That's actually the output, because you write a program using select case or a view. Then this program, make sure you select Tuesday. Select Tuesday. Day is equals to Tuesday. Then you select case day. Then you write case Monday as a string, console.line. It is a good day, case Tuesday, console.line. It is a rainy day, case 3. Wednesday, case Wednesday, console.line, case like that. You add select and you read key. That is easy, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I want you to understand this concept. The rest you can also do the same. I don't know why they are not responding. I give you only 5 minutes, then we continue. Sasa.
We write it in the public chat.
Yeah, write it in the public chat. Hatujamaliza nini video tunamaliza. I'll tell you when we shall complete the video. Sawa.
Okay.
Write it in the public chat. Very good. I can see day string. I hope the others can see. Then we have select case day, case Monday. Yeah, case Tuesday. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now let me post something. Then I'll guide you, Joseph. Take a breath. You can breathe well and take a breathe. Let me post something. Then I'll guide you what to do. Good. Now, Joseph, can you hear me?
Yes.
Martin, can you hear me? Martin, can you hear me? Yes, Owino, can you hear me? Can type? Now, what I've done, the two of you, I've shared the notes. I've shared the notes on the portal. I've shared the notes. Remember what you are supposed to do. I shared the schedule as time. Let me remind you. Video, minutes, then we have discussion. Minute, then we have quiz. 15 minutes, then we have library. I don't know whether you're able to access your e-resources. You should be able. 30 minutes to make it a total of 3 hours to avoid the wasted time of student. Now, we are just about to finish our video lesson. Now, what we are going to do, I've posted a discussion, very important discussion. Last time I told you to do, only Martin and Owino did. So today I want all of you to do the discussion. This quiz, this time, you are going to write. You write it on a paper, then you upload as a photo. You upload as a photo. So utaandika tu na karamu vizuri, then you upload. Because I realized whenever I give you a program to write, what you are doing, you go to the internet, you copy and paste. So this time for the quiz, you're going to start with the quiz. Write it very well. I have enabled attachment. You capture with your mobile phone. Then you upload as a photo. Then you do the discussion. Then again, for the forum, please. I'm waiting for response. Immediately after the cut, we are going to start. Let's assume it's 350. 350 up to 420. Up to 420, we must submit cut. Then we add how many more minutes? The discussion before 5. I need to see many of you posting in the discussion forum. Is it okay? But we are going to start with the quiz. The notes are there. I've written the course objectives. Everything is well arranged. If you have not done previous assignment or quizzes, make sure you do them because we'll be evaluating your work. So make sure you have done everything. Again, the cut 2 is around the corner. Those topic assignments that I give every day, the topic assignments, That's what I use one as assignment 2. So be very careful to do all the assignments because you don't know which one I'm going to pick. Are we together? Are we together?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the portal, do the quiz, write it on a paper, take a photo, scan. Then we do the discussion. Then we are going to conclude. Okay, let's go to the portal quickly. I'll be checking who is the first one to post the cut.
You are currently the only person in this conference.